Ian, I'm just putting your lap up and looking at your email. So this is from Donington. You're running the Inters road bike. All day, and you've got a K6 S22s. Is that enough footage? Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See. Ok, ça c'est pas mal. Ton repère de freinage c'est bien. Par contre, I'm talking in French to you. It's because I just did like a few French ones. I had like about 10 French ones in a row, and now I'm talking French to you. Right. So let's do that again. Yeah, so your braking point is not bad, but you're letting the bar run. So you're not when you roll off the throttle, you're not downshifting straight away. So you need to try and work on that. So basically, it should be like one motion. When you roll off the throttle, brake, downshift straight away. And that's really important not to get like inertia in the corner. You get there and you're like you roll off and then that's not great. What that does is like create inertia and you're not benefiting from the best stopping power from your engine brake. So when you roll off, try immediately to downshift. Like it's just one motion: roll off, brake, downshift, and your bike will be straight away into like engine brake mode and high RPM engine brake, which is much better, much cleaner. You'll stop in a much better way. See, really late downshift. So here you're one gear. It sounds like you're in third, so you're a bit too low in the revs. So here you want to be in second. You want to be in second because the engine brake from the second is going to help you from closing the turn. You got too much corner speed actually. Yeah, you got loads of corner speed. I can't see your data unfortunately to compare it with mine, but it looks like you're too much corner speed and one gear too much. So you're struggling to come back to the apex. Yeah, you're struggling here. Yeah, and then really low in the revs. So for that, for corner number one for red gate, you want to be, it's a V-shaped corner, so you want to be in second. You want to like brake hard, stop hard, late apex, pick up the bike, accelerate really hard in second gear, then short shift for Hollywood and Craners. Actually, because of the wind noise, I can't hear if you short shifted or not. It sounds like you're low in the revs anyway, so that's not bad. Your first apex, you could be a bit closer. So here you want to be right next to it, like really close, really close. So you could be a bit closer there. And the second one as well, like real close, and do not start going into Craners until you pass that curb. So opening Craners up so you don't have to lean so much. Yeah, so in Craners you want to keep much more speed and use more of the track. So you come in, don't go onto the apex, because look, in the apex here, see this, there's like a tarmac patch and it's not great. It's bumpy and it's not very good. It creates like a bit of a bump. Go closer. Yeah, this one. Yeah, you don't want to go on that. So here you want to have like plenty of speed and use the track to about half, just over half of the track, like two-thirds of the track. So here you're too much in the inside in the exit. So you can go wider here. Yeah, you should be like here, and then you brake in a straight line that way. Yeah, so more corner speed into Craners. This is good, really tight, nice. You're a bit wide here. You don't want to be so wide here because it's bumpy here. And also you need to come back to get, what's really important here when you come out of road hairpin is to get a good drive up to Schwanz curve. So you want to be more to the right. Short shift here to make you change of direction, apex, and then drive really hard up. So already here, if you start too wide, you're going to struggle to turn and you're going to struggle to position yourself. So a bit too wide here. Yeah, short shift, that's good. That's good. Nice line there. Here you can be wider, so you can use more power and drive onto like that that part of the tarmac, you know, all the way up. This is really a drive where you can like gain a lot of time there. So yeah, you're too wide. So sounds like you're staying in third all the way anyway, so that's quite good. That's good because that gives you margin to progress. The bike is not like over revving anyway, so that's good. So here your corner entry is good, this line is good, this is very good. Here you want to let it go a little bit wider, and then once you reach the like about that point, you need to, when you're here, so you need to be a bit wider, just a little bit more, and then you need to be looking at that curb. As soon as the curb appears, you want to be looking at it. See, like here, and you need to be like really close, especially with a 1000cc bike with power. You want to be close to that curb so you can drive hard. Otherwise, you're going to spend some time on the leaning gear, and you can't, if you're outside the curb, and you can't really accelerate because you're leaning too much, you've got too much angle. Yeah, so you need to be much tighter here to be able to accelerate much harder. Now here, you want to stay a bit more to the left because of that crest. You know that crest where it used to be the bridge? As soon as you go on top of that, the front wheel takes off. And if you go on the left part of the track, you take off, but a lot less. So you'll be able to have a lot more speed. So yeah, you downshift again here. You see, you roll off your throttle and then you wait, and then you do your downshift. So try to do your downshift earlier. Yeah, that's good. You're picking up the throttle to change leaning. That's very good. Yeah, you can use more of the track. Like, by that I mean when you come out, you can carry more corner speed through 4 gears and then accelerate harder and use more space in the track. So same again, you see the time, if we listen to that, listen to the time where when you close the throttle to when you start downshifting, there's like a second. More, like 2. So try and reduce that. You'll make massive progress by doing that. So here you're going in a bit too early. Yeah, and spend too much time on leaning. So for Melbourne hairpin, it's such a hard corner to get because you have to go in like you feel like you're going like too slow. So here you need to wait a bit more and go in like, you need to go in like here. I go in about here. The only important thing in Melbourne hairpin is not to have too much speed in the middle and be in a position, make your corner basically not in the inside, make your apex, your slower speed away from the curb, so then you can pick up your bike, get a really late apex and get a hard drive. Otherwise, you're on the tire, you're leaning and you can't accelerate. I don't know if you watched the Mike video that I've got on YouTube, but he does exactly what you're doing here. And yeah, missing out here. You should be more to the outside of the track, and your apex should be here. You should be on that white line here, but instead of that, you've got a lot of speed in the corner, and then you're going to go wide, so you're going to lose time and you can't accelerate. Well, you can try, but you might you might end up in the tire. Yeah, you see, you're leaning for a long time. Yeah, but try and do that. Try and do a bit less corner entry speed, bit more wide, very late apex, and pick up the bike for the exit then, so you can drive harder. Your line here is very good, and your braking, that's really good. That's exactly what I would say to do. Like along the curb and waiting till the curb is finished. That's very good. Don't change anything here. That's good. That's good. Here the only thing that you want there different for Goddards is to be a bit more. This entry, that's very good. You're missing all the bumps. You're very good. So from here, you want to try to come back to a late apex here, like close to the line. So I think you're a little bit wide here. Yeah. So have a little bit less corner speed, tiny bit less corner speed here, so you can actually get back to here, so you can pick up your bike and accelerate hard. Like, I mean, when I say pick up your bike, it means like lower the leaning. And then you can use more space then onto the, you want to reach the end of the curve. If you do a late apex and accelerate hard with 1000cc, you're going to reach the end, the maximum of the track, like about here. So you got margin there with the space on the track. Okay, well, I hope that helps you a bit, mate, and all the best. Cheers, bye.